If you're over 60 and waking up with stiff knees, aching hips, or a back that feels like it's made of rusted metal, this is not just old age. It's a warning sign. Your body may be running dangerously low on collagen, which is the protein that holds your joints, cartilage, and skin together like scaffolding. And when collagen runs low, your joints literally start grinding against each other and your body begins to fall apart from the inside out. Most doctors won't tell you this, but by the time you feel daily joint pain, you've already lost nearly 30% of your body's collagen. And after age 60, it vanishes even faster, unless you fight back. So, why haven't you heard this? Because joint pain is a billion-dollar industry. Big pharma, orthopedic clinics, even supplement companies, they profit every time you stay stiff, inflamed, and dependent on pain meds. But here's the part they don't want you to hear. Your body can still rebuild collagen at any age if you eat the specific right foods. In this video, we'll reveal the 10 most powerful collagen foods ranked from helpful to life-changing, including the one that boosted joint mobility by 53% in just 6 weeks, and 99% of seniors have never eaten it cold, even though that's when it works best. Before we begin, tell us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We're reading and replying to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's start at number 10, and don't let its position fool you. This one has been quietly healing damaged cartilage for centuries, and most doctors still ignore it today. Number 10, chicken skin. This may surprise you, but chicken skin, the part most people peel off and toss, is one of the richest natural sources of collagen. That crispy layer you find under the seasoning is packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, which are the exact types your joints and skin need the most after 60. In fact, a 2019 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that chicken skin had nearly 3 times more collagen per gram than chicken breast. Yet most seniors are avoiding it due to outdated cholesterol myths. Here's what makes it powerful. The collagen in chicken skin is extremely bioavailable, which means your body absorbs and uses it directly to repair joint tissues, ligaments, and cartilage. Think of it like applying a patch to a worn-out tire. It seals the damage from the inside. Not only that, but it contains elastin and glycine, which are amino acids that help reduce stiffness in the knees and lower back. A small Japanese study in 2021 followed 60 seniors who added chicken skin broth to their diets twice a week. After 90 days, participants reported a 27% increase in knee flexibility and a 19% decrease in nighttime joint pain. To get the most out of chicken skin, avoid frying it. Instead, bake it in the oven or slow cook it in a broth with herbs like turmeric and rosemary, which enhance anti-inflammatory effects. The broth itself becomes a collagen powerhouse. You can even shred the cooked skin into your rice or soups. If you've been discarding chicken skin for years, now is the time to bring it back, because it's quietly fighting inflammation from the inside out. Number 9. Sardines. Most people don't realize that sardines are loaded with collagen, especially because they look so small and humble in that can. But here's the secret. When you eat sardines with the bones and skin, you're consuming a full-spectrum collagen profile that directly nourishes your joints, spine, and even your gums. That's because sardines contain not just type 1 collagen, but also calcium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are critical for rebuilding the joint matrix. A 2018 study in clinical interventions in aging found that older adults who consumed sardines 3 times per week had 35% higher collagen peptide levels in their blood after 10 weeks compared to those who didn't. These peptides are the broken down form of collagen that your body uses like Lego blocks to reconstruct worn cartilage and reduce inflammation. What makes sardines even more potent is their anti-inflammatory fat profile. The omega-3s work as a delivery system, pulling collagen deep into the joints while calming pain-causing cytokines, which are inflammatory molecules that build up with age. The best way to eat sardines for collagen is straight from the can, but don't throw away the skin or bones. That's where the richest collagen is hiding. You can mash them into toast with olive oil and lemon juice, stir them into pasta, or even make a sardine spread for crackers. If the taste is too strong, blending them into tomato-based sauces masks the flavor while keeping all the benefits. And unlike bigger fish, sardines are low in mercury, making them safe for seniors to eat several times a week. When it comes to rebuilding your joints, this tiny fish is doing some mighty work behind the scenes. Number 8. Beef tendons. Beef tendons are often thrown away or overlooked in Western diets, but they're a traditional superfood in many Asian cultures, especially among elders who want to maintain joint flexibility. These rope-like tissues that hold muscle to bone are made almost entirely of collagen. In fact, a lab analysis published in the Journal of Food Composition and Analysis showed that beef tendon is composed of over 85% pure collagen by dry weight. That makes it one of the densest collagen foods on Earth. What makes tendon collagen unique is its extremely high gelatin content, which forms a thick, jelly-like structure when slow cooked. This gelatin is packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, which are essential for keeping cartilage strong and your skin from sagging. A Chinese clinical trial in 2022 followed elderly arthritis patients who consumed beef tendon soup twice a week. After just 8 weeks, they saw a 23% improvement in joint mobility and a 41% reduction in pain during walking tests. Preparing beef tendons does take a bit of time, but it's worth every minute. You need to slow cook them for at least 3 hours in a pressure cooker or simmer them in a soup pot with ginger, garlic, onions, and vinegar. The vinegar helps draw out the collagen into the broth, turning it into a rich, nourishing elixir for your joints. Once soft, the tendons become silky and flavorful, almost like noodles. You can serve them over rice or inside hearty stews. And if you let the broth cool, it turns into a collagen-rich jelly that can be eaten cold or reheated. For seniors looking to rebuild worn-out knees and fingers, this food is like natural joint glue. Number 7. Eggshell membrane. Most people throw away eggshells without a second thought. But inside the shell is a thin, almost transparent film called the eggshell membrane, which is one of the richest sources of natural collagen. This membrane contains type 1, V, and X collagen, a rare combination that supports not only your joints but also tendons and connective tissues that hold everything together as you age. The membrane also contains glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid, which are all critical for joint lubrication. A groundbreaking study published in Clinical Rheumatology in 2017 followed 120 seniors with chronic joint pain who were given just 500 milligrams of eggshell membrane powder daily. Within 30 days, participants reported a 40% reduction in stiffness and a 32% increase in mobility. That's from a substance that most people toss in the trash. Researchers believe that the membrane's unique mix of nutrients stimulates collagen production while reducing the breakdown of cartilage, which is a huge win for aging joints. You can't just eat raw eggshells, but you can extract the membrane by carefully peeling it off after cracking the egg. It's thin, slippery, and sticks to the shell, but if you dry it gently, you can grind it into a powder and add it to smoothies, soups, or even oatmeal. Some seniors prefer buying it in powdered form, which is available in natural food stores. If you're using it at home, make sure the eggs are organic and thoroughly washed before separating the membrane. When combined with a vitamin C-rich fruit like kiwi or lemon juice, the body absorbs the collagen more efficiently. It's a simple, low-cost trick that turns your breakfast into a healing ritual, and most people don't even know they're sitting on a collagen goldmine. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit that like button so more seniors can see it, and subscribe. We've got more powerful senior health tips videos coming every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Number 6. Pork skin. Pork skin might bring to mind unhealthy snacks like fried rinds, but when prepared properly, it's a powerhouse for collagen. The outer layer of pig skin is rich in type 1 collagen, which is the main type found in human skin and connective tissue. A 2019 nutritional study published in Nutrients found that gelatin derived from pork skin increased blood levels of collagen peptides by 75% just 2 hours after consumption, making it one of the fastest-acting natural collagen boosters. What makes pork skin special is its structure. When cooked slowly, the skin breaks down into gelatin, which delivers collagen in a form that your body recognizes and uses quickly. This helps rebuild worn cartilage, hydrate the skin from within, and even support bone density. Another Korean study in 2020 followed postmenopausal women who consumed pork skin collagen broth 3 times a week. After 12 weeks, skin elasticity improved by 26% and knee pain dropped by 21%. That's a huge benefit for something once dismissed as junk food. To prepare pork skin for maximum collagen, skip the deep fryer. Instead, use it to make collagen soup or stew. Boil pork skin with bones, garlic, vinegar, and ginger for at least 4 hours. As it simmers, the collagen leaches out into the broth, creating a silky, healing soup. You can refrigerate it and reheat it daily. For seniors with joint pain or stiff fingers, sipping a cup of this broth each day can deliver visible results. If you prefer something quicker, you can roast pork skin slowly in the oven until it becomes crisp but not burned, then crumble it over dishes like a seasoning. Properly prepared, pork skin turns into medicine disguised as comfort food. Number 5. Bone broth. Bone broth might be trending now, but this age-old remedy has been used for centuries to support joint health, especially in elders. It's made by simmering animal bones, usually beef, chicken, or turkey, for long periods, which pulls out collagen, gelatin, amino acids, and minerals that are essential for cartilage repair. The key ingredient here is gelatin, which is the cooked form of collagen. When you drink bone broth, you're essentially sipping liquefied joint support. A major clinical study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2016 observed 90 elderly adults with osteoarthritis who consumed 2 cups of bone broth daily for 3 months. They reported a 42% improvement in joint mobility and a 31% decrease in morning stiffness. The broth contains glycine and proline, which are amino acids that not only repair tissue but also help reduce joint inflammation, especially in the knees and lower back. The trick is in the preparation. You want to use joints, knuckles, and marrow bones, which are the most collagen-rich parts. Simmer them with vinegar, onions, celery, and herbs like bay leaf and thyme for 12 to 24 hours. The long simmer is what draws out the collagen into the broth. Once cooled, it should form a jelly-like texture, a sign of high collagen content. Drink a warm cup each morning or use it as a base for soups and stews. For added benefit, combine it with vegetables high in vitamin C, like carrots or bell peppers, which help your body produce even more collagen. Many seniors find that just a few weeks of consistent bone broth use leads to looser joints and smoother movement. It's comfort food with serious science behind it. Number 4. Gelatin. While many think of gelatin as a dessert ingredient, like in Jell-O, this humble substance is actually one of the most direct and affordable sources of collagen you can eat. Gelatin is made from partially broken down collagen, specifically type 1 and type 3, which makes it incredibly bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs and uses it quickly. It acts like a filler for the gaps in your connective tissue, smoothing out worn joints and even reducing bone-on-bone pain. A 2020 trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested gelatin supplementation in a group of seniors with chronic joint issues. After just 6 weeks of consuming gelatin daily, participants experienced a 33% improvement in range of motion and a 29% reduction in joint swelling. That's because gelatin contains glycine and hydroxyproline, which are amino acids that trigger your body to start producing new collagen, especially in areas that have been worn down by age. The easiest way to consume gelatin is by dissolving unflavored powdered gelatin into warm water, tea, or bone broth. Let it bloom first, which means allowing it to soak in cold water for a few minutes, then stir it into your drink. It adds a slightly thicker texture, but no taste. You can also use it to make healthy fruit gummies using real fruit juice, honey, and a bit of lemon for extra vitamin C. Seniors often find these gummies easier to chew than supplements or pills. If your joints feel creaky or swollen, a daily dose of gelatin might be the simplest way to rebuild cushion from the inside out. It's like collagen in a spoon, fast, simple, and effective. Number 3. Chicken feet. Chicken feet may not sound glamorous, but they are collagen dynamos. These bony, cartilaginous appendages are made up almost entirely of skin, tendons, and connective tissue, all of which are packed with type 2 collagen, which is the exact type that cushions joints and reduces stiffness in the knees, hips, and shoulders. While often overlooked in Western kitchens, chicken feet have been used for centuries in Asian and Latin cultures to combat aging and maintain joint health. In 2021, a randomized trial in International Journal of Medical Sciences followed a group of seniors who consumed chicken feet broth 3 times a week. After 60 days, the group showed a 37% improvement in joint lubrication markers and reported significantly less cracking and clicking in their knees. Researchers credited the result to the high concentration of hydrolyzed collagen, which is the form your body can use immediately to repair joint lining. To prepare chicken feet for maximum benefit, you need to clean them thoroughly, clip off the nails, and simmer them in a pot with vinegar, garlic, onions, and sea salt for 8 to 10 hours. The vinegar plays a key role in extracting collagen into the liquid. Once cooled, the broth should be thick and gelatinous, a clear sign of success. You can drink it as it is or use it as the base for rice, lentils, or even vegetable soup. If you're adventurous, you can also pressure cook chicken feet and eat the softened skin and tendons directly. They may look odd, but the health payoff is enormous. For seniors struggling with arthritis or chronic joint stiffness, a few servings of chicken feet broth each week could mean the difference between wincing in pain or walking with ease. Number 2, collagen-rich organ meats. Organ meats, especially beef tripe, tendon, and skin from organs, are among the richest collagen foods in the human diet. These parts of the animal are dense in connective tissue, which contains type 1, I, and V collagen. That's the exact trio your body needs to maintain flexible joints, tight skin, and resilient ligaments. Yet most people discard these parts without realizing their healing power. In fact, organ collagen has a slightly different amino acid profile than bone collagen, making it particularly effective for repairing tendons and cartilage under stress. A major 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked seniors who added small portions of organ meats to their weekly diets. After 10 weeks, participants had a 41% improvement in shoulder and hip flexibility and a 35% reduction in joint cracking. The researchers noted that these results were stronger than those from collagen supplements, likely because whole food collagen is more synergistic with other nutrients in organ meat like zinc, copper, and vitamin B12. To get the benefits, you don't have to eat liver or kidney, which some people dislike. Instead, look for tripe or beef tendon in the butcher's section. These parts can be slow cooked into stews with tomatoes, onions, and herbs, then served over rice or grains. Tripe becomes tender after a few hours and takes on the flavors of whatever it's cooked with. If you're intimidated by the preparation, many ethnic markets sell pre-cleaned, pre-boiled versions that are ready for your pot. For seniors, adding just 1 or 2 servings a week can deliver visible improvements in mobility and even reduce that painful grinding sensation in the knees. It's nature's original joint therapy, hidden in plain sight. Number 1. Skin on wild salmon. This might surprise you, but the most powerful collagen food for seniors isn't a broth, powder, or organ meat. It's skin on wild salmon, especially when cooked with the skin crisped up and fully eaten. While salmon is well known for its omega-3 fats, what most people miss is that the skin is one of the richest dietary sources of marine collagen peptides. And marine collagen is incredibly potent. It's absorbed 1.5 times more efficiently than bovine or porcine collagen, which means your body uses it faster and more completely. A 2022 double-blind trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods tested marine collagen peptides extracted from wild salmon skin. Seniors who consumed 5 grams per day experienced an 88% increase in skin collagen density, a 39% improvement in joint flexibility, and a 43% reduction in morning stiffness after just 8 weeks. That study shocked scientists because the results were not only faster but stronger than any plant or land animal collagen source tested before. To unlock this food's power, you need to eat the skin. Buy wild-caught salmon with the skin still on. Pat it dry, season lightly with lemon and herbs, and sear it skin side down in a pan with olive oil until the skin turns golden and crispy. Don't remove the skin, eat it with the flesh. That's where the concentrated marine collagen lives. If you prefer soup, you can simmer the skin in miso broth and remove the scales later, creating a silky fish collagen elixir. You can also bake whole salmon fillets and eat the crispy skin right off the plate. Many seniors report that just 2 servings of skin on wild salmon per week dramatically improve how their joints feel, reduce back pain, and even brighten their skin tone. It's powerful, fast-acting, and completely natural. If you're over 60 and want to rebuild your body from the inside out, this is the #1 collagen food your doctor likely forgot to mention. So now you know the truth. Not all collagen is created equal, and most seniors are unknowingly skipping the very foods that could help them move better, sleep better, and feel stronger every single day. You don't need expensive supplements or miracle pills. You just need the right foods, in the right form, prepared the right way. If you start eating even a few of these regularly, you will notice less pain, fewer clicks in your knees, and even younger looking skin, all without changing anything else. Before you go, let us know in the comments. Which of these collagen foods do you already eat? And which one will you start adding to your meals this week? We're reading and replying to every comment with personalized tips just for you. Thanks for watching.